Welcome back to Pixelbit Gaming. We are continuing our adventure on Pikmin 2. Sorry that the last video was a little bit short. Just I had my son was acting or fussing a little bit, so I needed to go feed him a little bit. But we are back. New adventure today. Let's get back into it. So today will be a lot more per se, mostly because now that we've gotten the most basic of the tutorial out of the way, we can start actually doing things. So this guy's going to let us know, good morning workers, ready for another day of tolling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep in their onion. What lazy creatures! No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. I can understand why they call it an onion. Alright, so we have 20 Pikmin so far. The maximum number of Pikmin you can have out in the field at any moment of time is 100. And that's just 100 Pikmin in total. They're pretty good about helping one another. That's one thing I really like. They actually give out just in case we gotta do some solo exploration today. I don't think we got to. I think until we get to the... Well, I'm gonna leave the rest of it a surprise for you guys. But anyways, so today is mostly gonna be about going into the first dungeon. Yes, there are dungeons in this game. And getting our second skinned Pikmin? Our second type of Pikmin. So they will basically fight, they will grab, they will pick up things. This is not the only place that you can get them. Okay. You know what? I need like 5 of you back. Get your butts over here. But there's multiple areas in the starting area where you can get plants. Mostly you can get them right there in the starting area, or you can come over here and grab the ones, which are actually 2, which is kind of confusing. You little shitheads! Yeah, you better go and pick those up. Alright. So as you can see, the number of, okay, so the color of Pikmin that are on the, I guess, I don't know what to call them, but it's red. So you see it says 1 or 2 or 1, you need 1 Pikmin to pick it up, but there's 2 on them. So the more of that same color that is on these plant pods, I guess I'll call them, or pods, something like that, they will change to that color. So since, well, they're just red Pikmin right now, it's going to be red. As you can see, we have a lot of sprouts in the ground, so if you just continuously repeat and press A, Louie will help me pluck the Pikmin from the ground. And if you press Y, or I think that's X, see, you can switch between who you want to control the Pikmin. And since I like Omar best, I don't really want that, I just did. I will be controlling him more. And there's a big old fiber right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 7. 6. But anyway, so we need all these to crush the paper bag that is right over there. We need, I think, 30 or 40 Pikmin? So we need all the Pikmin we can muster. Alright, so let's get to plucking. Let's wait for these suckers to pop out the ground. Nope, I'm going to throw my Pikmin instead. Alright, now let's... When you get to the higher numbers, it's usually the number of chunks. Because there are 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. I think that's the highest thing, so 2 is 20. So to crush the bag, just simply... Crushed. Now we gotta go deal with Mama. might lose a few Pikmin, but there's a treasure right over there. I want it. So we're gonna go crush Mama. So Mama's gonna wake up with the first Pikmin thrown on her. Don't eat my Pikmin! Oh, she ate a few of my Pikmin. Babies. That's how fast you can lose Pikmin in this game. Blink of an eye. I'm not the best at the game, but I'm definitely not the worst. Okay, some of you. Let's go ahead and carry Mama to your pod. I will come over here and get these Pikmin to... I don't have enough. Okay, so I need to wait for them to go back to the ship. You'll hear them struggling in the background. It sucks, honestly. Pretty cute. The faster you get there, the faster you can get that can. And can, believe it or not, is actually considered treasure too. It'll be worth a little bit of money, and it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny at least. It's like, hey, crush a can, we can use that. So there's like this much money for basically bringing us a piece of junk that we think is junk at least. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Bring Mama to your ship. Let her spit out a bunch of Pikmin for us. But yeah, so there are creatures that are even bigger than this. And they're all deadly to Pikmin. Basically, you're their harbinger. Whether they live or die is up to you. Alright, let's pick all these Pikmin quick. So we started the day with, what, 20, and now we have 65, so we've grown our colony to 25, even though I think we lost 5. Because I'm stupid and wasn't throwing straight. But yeah, if you get a bunch of them together, they'll start singing. It's pretty cute. Alrighty, so... Come on. They can't keep up right now because, you know, they're leaf, but once they get their flowers, they'll be able to keep up with you a little bit better. So let's get these guys to circle around it, and there you go. There we go. I think there's another treasure somewhere. I don't think it's over here. So this little bone fence thing, they basically beat it down until it's nothing but dust. We gotta wait for these guys to bring the treasure back to the ship. Well, these guys beat it down because right on the other side of this is our second dungeon. Our first dungeon. Sorry, not second, first dungeon. It's a pretty easy dungeon, honestly. Basically just gives us the basics on how to do dungeons. Like I said, they beat it with their heads until it basically becomes dust. And that's not our problem anymore. Or not our problem anymore, at least. Come on, come on. I'll help you push. 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 Punch him, punch him, punch him. Is that Pepsi? Is this a Pepsi can? No, I think this is 250. I think that's 250 yen. I might be wrong, but I know this was produced in Japan, so I think it is yen. Alright, come on. We need to get these. I think it was yen. Oh, 250 milliliters. Utter scrap. I really can't tell what this is. Alrighty. Alright, so we got 37 of our 65 back. Let's go see if they are done with taking down the fence yet, or if they need a little bit of help. Oh, okay, they are done. How can Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when mass their might is ferocious? Louis, did Omar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Omar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into group with B. Press X to disband and group into C to issue orders and objectives of the group. C is useful, sir. Excuse me, for swarming Pikmin around a treasure and enemies, or making them march in a line. Ah. Alright. Let's... Guys. Everywhere. So that red so red, as you can see, means they are lost. They don't know where they are. They don't have a leader. So whenever they have the red above their head, make sure that you are nearby. So this is the first dungeon, and we will be exploring that right now. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod to approach the hole, press A, jump in, blah blah blah. Alright, let's go. So this one is Emergence Cave. Water. Good for the soul. You got a sleepy kitty on me. Very sweet little kitty. Now that I pet her, apparently. Alright. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check under... Oh, whoops. I am not just a ship. I am an all-purpose support pod. Alright. So you're gonna see some different types of enemies, like these white enemies. They are, well, basically they're snow enemies. So again, the more they are, the stronger they are. So if you don't have to throw them, just and they will beat the piss out of it on the death screen. It's funny. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you can adjust the camera with L, R, and Z, correct? Your expression suggests you do. Excellent. Then approach the hole and press A to enter it. Well, we're not done yet. We haven't got all the treasure. Grab everything. Kazurk. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. I think they're like worth 1 penny, basically. Alright, so we are going to grab this butt. Alright, there we go. That's everything in sub-level 1. Now we're going to sub-level 2 as soon as everything gets brought back to this pod. This would be the best one. Oh, they're worth 2 pennies. 100 name. Quenching Emblem. This one isn't orange. I think it's called Citrus Fist or something like that. It's worth 180. Name Citrus Lump. A lump of citrus. That noise that the cave just made basically is indicating that there are treasures to be found here and that we can move on. So we're going to go to level 2. Yo, let's go do this! Alright. I don't think this is the final floor. No, this is not the final floor. I think there's one more after this. Oh, nice. Leave this back over here. Good. Yep, just let the Pikmin do all the work. They're gonna beat the tar out of everything. Beat it! Beat it! Swarm it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it with fire! We can't pick this up yet. It's inconceivable that such an immersed object has been buried here for so long. The design on the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. When I first did this, I skipped a day and actually came down to with 100 Pikmin. But this is day 2, I'm a little bit more prepared for what to expect. Well, seeing as I just... Let's keep going. Swarm up! Swarm up! Don't worry, I didn't lose any Pikmin to that. They're weak. They're weak. Kick its ass! Alright. So here we are going to get our second pair of Pikmin with purple flowers. These flowers are going to, well, here. Astounding, a flower blooms in cave beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly, it's warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. Yeet them into the flower to make them purple! Basically what I just said. We're going to throw 5 in, and it's going to produce 5 purple Pikmin. So here we are going to pick them real quick. See? They're little sumo wrestlers. They're big honking boys. That's what they are. Stocking seems heavy and strong. The kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Omar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them in flowers. Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Spoiler alert, there are. So like I said, these are considered 10 Pikmin each. They're, with them being stronger and more stocky, they are slower than even the normal lead Pikmin. So we're gonna just... Goes out the way, and then we're gonna come over here to get this honking boy. So you're gonna see the number go very drastically, very quickly. They're lifting with their legs, not their back. Don't worry. Do I have a purple Pikmin on that? Get your foot on that! Hang out here by the pod so my Pikmin don't feel lost without the captain. Go, Captain Omar. And yup. And here comes the 5th one, I think, on this flood. There's 5. No, there are 6. Alright. Come on, Pikmin! Hurry up! Help him out! Alright. So this is actually, with this globe piece, we're actually going to unlock the second part of the map. Spherical at last! There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere, retrieving data. Error, I can only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve new geographical charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press start pause to contact me and access the exploration kit on the radar with L. Now we can have new data. You should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. That we have found everything. So it's now time to go back above Earth. Or I can't remember what they named this planet, honestly. see, they're singing. We sing because we're Pikmin. So cute. These things are so cute. We should protect them from planet life from now on. Let's go above land. So there's a geyser. It's gonna shoot us above land. It's starting. Why are you shooting out of this? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm yawning so much. Shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensor AK has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. So it's gonna shoot us out with our Pikmin, because our Pikmin barely weigh anything. Let's go, Omar. I mean, Louis. So cute. And we lost 0 Pikmin. All right. Oh, we killed 22 beasts in our first cave. Awesome. Or no, wait, we made $22 off of it, so we killed like 12. No, that's not right. 10. Yeah, about 11. We killed 11. Alright. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent. This is mission, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs to be in-depth analyzed. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. So now, what we're gonna do... Ship, stop interrupting me! Omar and Louis, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done, don't you? No, it's not! What, you still want to work? Unacceptable. You must not realize it, but you are exhausted. You should take a much-needed rest, and you have all the time you need to collect treasure. Son of a bitch is gonna make me lose my days. Haste, mace, waste. So take it slow and steady. I hate you, ship. Alright. Get all that, and we're gonna go straight on to the next day in a new area. Fucking shit. I have killed so far 5 Pikmin in battle. So sorry, my babies. I'll do better, I promise. Baby steps first, Omar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is with happy Hakotate savings and loan. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess, so ha! Took my damn ship though. And boom! There we go. We are going to Awakening Wood. Let's go deal with Mama. Ooh, there's a strawberry over there. That's a strawberry! Don't care, shut up. Good morning, I should be pleased to know that the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hall. The confines of my interior seem to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of the light below and press A to call out the purple Pikmin out. Let's do it! Oops. Woo! 10. Here, we gotta take out the 55 I have over here. Grab Pikmin with A will also cause them to group by color. Now, it won't less than after grabbing Pikmin. Now, holding A, you can press left or right on the. Well, the I can't remember the name of this. Just swap it for another color. So here, this is the first time you have heard of this. Omar, remember to properly train new employees. Alright, so I'm going to quickly do this so my Pikmin not eating my Pikmin. Asshole. all 65. We almost chomped one though. There's a strawberry right here that I'm gonna be grabbing real quick. So purple Pikmin are so heavy they will knock out a creature. So we are going to pick this last one. This last one. Make these for me. Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Yes! So since I have played this game before, there's a lot of things that new players do not recognize that I do recognize. Such as knowing that purple Pikmin knock out creatures. I don't think a lot of people would know that their first time playing this game. Sunseed Berry! 10% of the debt recovered! On our, what, third day? Our third day, we already have 10% of that debt recovered. The president will be happy with us. I think there is a... Ah! Oh, we're full! Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Omar, we have a problem. The onion is ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion have increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I observed only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? So this little creature. Alright, so I ejected dew. So that dew, you're gonna see my Pikmin drink it, turn them into flowers immediately. See? Flowers! Now they're gonna be faster. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly returned into flower Pikmin. It appears they have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar! How intriguing, like plants, Pikmin mature leaf to bud to flower. Captain Omar, you must share the information you have with your subordinate, Louis. Ah, yummy. Water. Don't drink any more of the nectar. Alright, so let's go pick up the rest of the Pikmin real quick, and Louis. Sorry, Louis. And we are going to go drink the rest of that nectar. So we have currently 95 Pikmin to worry about. But with power, or with responsibility, or with increasing numbers, increasing power, so we don't really have to worry about them. They can kick ass with more. So we're gonna surround this little nectar thing, and see how many flower Pikmin we can get out of it. Alrighty, cool. So we have a lot of flower Pikmin now. So now, here's where else you can get nectar from. These little grass, I think it's called sweet grass in real life, will produce nectar every now and then. It's not an every time thing, but every now and then it will produce nectar, and that's this second area is good for doing that, just in case you want more flower Pikmin. Oh, I'm starting to get a lot. Oh, okay. It's giving me a lot. Usually it gives me like 1 or 2. It gave me 4! Alright, drink up. Alright. They're all flowers now. You'll see that they are much faster. I am actually going to go do something real quick. Not sure if I'll be able to do it, but I want to drink this. No, I need blue Pikmin to do that, but I'm going to show you what happens if you throw any one of these in the flower. Okay. So I'm gonna throw this guy. Boom. They don't instantly die. That's the thing. They do not instantly die if they're in water. They flail around a little bit and then they die. Alright, we're gonna get these berries right here. The ship will explain what they do. But yeah, so we're gonna grab these real quick. We're gonna eat these berries until they start falling off. 1 Pikmin per berry. You're gonna get a few dumb Pikmin who's gonna whack an empty pedal basically. Okay, so here. Astounding, this red berry contains an ultra spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. I think there is a, yep. So this thing has an egg, the egg has nectar. So you break it open, it gives you a piece of nectar, basically, a little droplet of nectar. So this is ultra spicy essence. Captain Omar, my research on the red berries you discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold, the ultra spicy spray. Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all of your Pikmin by pressing down on the D-pad. When necessary, it can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Please start pause to contact me and confirm your berry count. So I'm not sure where all these plants spawn. It's been a while since I've played this game, and I haven't gotten to every area of the game yet. So I'm not sure how many of these plants actually exist yet. But these two are the easiest to get to. Alright, let's go throw you on this gate here. So this is what it does. I'm gonna waste the first one because why the heck? So it boosts him. Whack, 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 whack. Stunning! The head of the Pikmin are glowing, and they seem extremely agitated. The ultra spicy spray appears to increase Pikmin's speed and attack power. What a discovery! So now, we're gonna watch this gate get absolutely obliterated. My little crackheads! It takes a little bit longer for the darker gray gates to break down than just the regular gray gates. But once it gets down to the last level like this, it don't take too long after that. So that little thing that you can see there in the distance with the... It looks like a butt. Definitely looks like a pair of cheeks. Is an enemy. Knock it out because it will kill quite fast. Alright. So this thing has eyes. I'm not sure if you can see it. See? It has eyes. This is not a plant. This is actually an enemy. Knock it out! Kick its ass! 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 That would have killed my Pikmin quite quickly. But we made short work of it. Alright. Yo. So let's... Yeah. So... Like I said, we're gonna probably blast through this just because I've played this game before. But that's the point. I want to get to the good stuff soon. The more valuable knowledge of the game, per se. Don't want to bore you guys with just the basics of the game right now. I want to get down to the juicy bits. Alright, so this is going to produce me some more Pikmin. No time to slack off. Alright, so they have beaten all the berries out, so I'm going to call them all back that are out freely right now while they go make me some more spicy spray. So 10 berries per spray, basically. So now we are going to go break down some more walls. I think there's one more wall I can break down. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure myself right now. But there's also a few more enemies' asses we can kick real quick. So the second cave is right there. That's a poison gate. We're not gonna do that. I might just say screw it and do this one before I end the video. Like 99% sure I'm gonna do this before I... Because their biological sensors are reacting violently, the readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. I almost said Pokemon. But my records indicate not such data. Are my records incomplete? Alright. So you're probably hearing Pikmin fight through your end of the headphones right now. That's because there are Pikmin over here. Oh, I don't have enough purple Pikmin. So we'll have to get back to show you this another day. Maybe. There you go. You can see them. Blue Pikmin right out the top of the screen. That is actually, believe it or not, that is not going to be this third set of Pikmin we are going to get. I'm going to leave the third set to your imagination. But let's go get this quick dungeon done. Yes. Let's get this one done out the way quickly, so... Yeah, let's get this one out the way so I can show you what is in this dungeon. So we are going to be taking on some pretty dangerous monsters, or some pretty goosey goose. No, it's just gonna be monsters. It's just gonna be big ol' hunkin' monsters. Alright, so we're gonna go through this one. Nothing here. Excuse me, I'm very burpy right now. Let's go through this one. Nothing. There's usually some sort of beast in lurking a boot. Pickatus! Oh, so these things are like larvae. The dark ones can actually kill Pikmin. So that's why you want to epic battle. Nope, still have 95 out of 95. Oh, there's a D-pad over there. I honestly think in my other game, I don't think I've gotten that D-pad yet. Or no, wait, I think I did this one over because I noticed that I didn't get the D-pad. So let's go grab our other Pikmin real quick. Just grab that D-pad. Come here. Did I? I don't know. In my other game, I'm not sure if I even actually got the D-pad. So let's go get this D-pad real quick. Sorry. So yeah. I told you guys, by the way, this was going to be a longer video. It takes about an hour to get a good Pikmin video in. It takes about 1 hour. And all my videos, I probably should have said this in the first video, and sooner in this video. All my videos are going to be uncut, unedited. It's just going to be pure, straight video. There's going to be a lot of rambling, there's going to be a lot of bullshitting, but it's going to be a good time. Gonna be a good time. Okay, let's go to the second sub-level, and come on, little flower dude. Alright. So I'm glad I came in with, I'm glad I kind of skipped finding that beetle and just showed it to you guys. So now if you decide to play this game on an emulator for yourself, you know where it is, so you can go into the hole of beast with, you know, flowered Pikmin instead of just non-flowered Pikmin. Again, those are eggs. Oh, those are some more, okay, I think there's actually larvas in these areas real quick. So, I'll clear them out real quick. So, we have no more Pikmin with buds, or leaves, so we don't need that nectar, but we're going to in a second because we got some more. So we are going to grab these guys real quick, get them a nice nectar drink, so so we can get them flowers, and we are gonna go beat the snot out of some people or some enemies, whatever you want to call them. Come on, leaf dudes, you can do it. I know, you knew. It's hard to keep up with those stocky days. Hold on. Oh, I missed a few. Okay. I was like, oh, did I miss one? Nope, they're all flowers. Yay! Okay, let's go, my dudes. I don't think there's treasure in this one. I think there's a few. No? Is there no treasure on this floor? I think it's just flower nectar. Yeah, just flower nectar. Alright, let's go. I think number 3 is the last one on this one too. I might be wrong. I think there's only 3 sublevels in each one. I could be wrong. Just putting that out there, but nope, this is not the final level. Okay, so now we are going to go... Okay, so press Y to put them in groups. So now I'm going to go take my red babies. And we are going to go... This one I think just has treasures. The first few dungeons of this game don't have a lot of enemies because they don't want to make it too hard for players because they're just picking up the game for the first time, which I can really respect. So in here there is a mahjong, or mahjong. I don't know how to pronounce it honestly. There's a piece of a game. And then we have a floppy disk. But a lot of you kids don't even know what that is. This right here was our games back when I was a child, back when the computers had like a 5x5-inch screen. Now you can have a freaking 75, 80-inch TV and freaking like really good 60, or maybe not 60, maybe like a 42-inch really good monitor. Monitor goes up to 144 hertz a second with a 1/1,000,000th of a second response time. And then my computer that I'm playing this on currently is kind of just junk. I need to upgrade a lot of this computer. Alright, floppy disk. By Nintendo. If any of you know what game this is, I will just kind of pause it there real quick. Please tell me. This is called Cosmetic Archive. But yeah, if you can tell me what game that is, because I'm not even sure. I can't read Japanese. But yeah, if anyone knows what that says, please let me know. It might just be gibberish by the American companies, American Nintendo company, but if it's actually a name of a game, I'd like to know, so please translate that if you can. Anybody in the comments below? Alright, let's go deeper. Let's dive deeper. I think number 4 is the last floor. Excuse me. Cat, do you mind not cleaning yourself right in front of me? Okay, this is the final floor. How many floors are in this thing? Speed it up. Alright. So there's Big Bertha right there. Knock her completely out. Yes! Oh, is it? Nintendo Mini? I think it's a Nintendo Mini. At least. There, we're gonna explore this entire cave. It's just something to make sure you get all the treasure out of it. Alrighty. Yeah, I think this is... Oh, this is a Game & Watch! I thought it was a Game Boy Mini. Dream Architect. Yep, there's more treasure because the cave didn't make that noise that the first one made. I'm pretty sure after it goes up, I can probably just form my Pikmin around it and it won't like burn my purple Pikmin to death. So you know what? We will try that. So we are gonna go this way. Shoot. I'm sorry, baby! Come here! Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We got a flower here. Alright, so it's given us quite a bit of purple Pikmin. I didn't think I was gonna get this many in the game. Wow. It's been a few days since I played, but yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get that many. So this one is called... Let's make a game out of this. What do you think these are gonna be called? This one is a luck wafer. Let me know if you get the name of what they're called in the comments below. I won't tell you. It's gonna be a hard game. Because this thing makes up some freaking ridiculous names. What am I? Drink up. Oh, I missed one. I'm sorry, baby. That was the last piece of treasure. Yeah, I think that was the last piece of treasure. I can't remember. I don't think I heard it. Oh, look at that. Because the game knows I suck at getting my Pikmin to drink. There we go. No, I don't gotta worry. Okay, let's go. Down to... I think... Okay, so... Hear me out. This has to be the last sub-level. They would not give me like a sixth floor dungeon for the second dungeon you could technically do in the game. They would not give you that many. So this has to be the last one. Hole of Beast. Alrighty. We're on the final one. That'd be Mama. So... Alright. She's shaking. Okay, so yes, this boss is pretty easy. She just rolls. You attack, you call them back, she rolls. You attack, you call them back. Just roll them on. Woo! That was a close one. Alright. So yeah. It's very, very easy to boss. We gotta get the red Pikmin. Come on back before... Oh! Oh! MVP! Oh, lost two still. That one though is an MVP. Come on, kick its ass! Okay. I hate losing my Pikmin. They're probably better than Kick its ass! Bring that back real quick. Don't look at the love tester. How bizarre! This device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hakotate cannot come soon enough. I think that's how I say it. Hakotate? I don't know how to pronounce. I think this is only worth 7, maybe 10. 15 gold for the head of a big old creature. Alright. That was basically all my rip Pikmin. So this little device here is actually quite splendid. It will actually... Well, here. Peter will explain here in a second. Love tester worth 200. Name prototype detector. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Processing complete. The treasure gauge is now fully operational. So yeah, it will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. So yes, this thing is now, we have now a treasure detector. And with that, so this will go out, that little detector that shows up on screen will go out when there's no more treasure on the floor. So that means you can move on. And with that, we will exit the dungeon. Boom! I think this has been about an hour since I've been recording this video. I told you this video is going to be a lot longer. It's about an hour to make a good Pikmin video, and I think I only lost 2. Okay, complete. But did I find all the treasure? That's what. 6 out of 6. I lost 2. I'm sorry, babies. All right, and I don't think it was quite the end of the day. I might be able to do one more thing before I call it. 30% of the debt recovered. Bastards. Alright, we gotta go push a bag real quick. Kick his ass! Those things will go down when it's getting closer to the end of the day. There's a piece of treasure right there that I cannot get yet. There we go. I'm gonna kick this thing's ass real quick. I think we'll do this one next time, because I don't think I have enough time on this video to do another one. If you find trouble below, press start pause to contact me and press R on the radar screen. The explosion pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety. So basically, if I die in a cave, it will drop everything that I've recovered. I need poison-type Pikmin. I do not have poison-type Pikmin. So, it says White Flower Garden, right? I think this is actually where I get my poison-type Pikmin. Okay, so these little symbols, so you got the fire symbol, which means I need fire retardant Pikmin. Then next to that is a blue symbol. You might not be able to see that because the brightness isn't up high enough. That's the water retardant. And then you got the lightning symbol, which is lightning retardant Pikmin. And then you got this coronavirus looking one, which is poison retardant Pikmin. This is what so when they light up is the ones you need. So I need the poison retardant and the fire retardant Pikmin to enter this one. I think this is actually the one that I get my flame retardant or my poison retardant Pikmin from. I think I'm using that word right. I might not be using it right. Let me know in the comments below. I might be making an ass of myself trying to say big words. But anyways, so when they light up, that means that's the type of Pikmin you need to beat the cave, basically. If you don't have those type of Pikmin, it usually means you won't beat the cave. But anyways, so what I'm doing now is, so the purple Pikmin don't have a type. They are just strong. You will probably need them in every cave. I'm not gonna lie there. They are strong, they are resilient, they will beat up anything that comes in contact with them. They're good Pikmin altogether. They're good to have on board. It's better to have them when you don't need them than to not have them when you need them. Alright, so let's put our Pikmin back in their pod. And we have, what, 115 now? Nice. Then we have 25 purple, I almost said Pikmin. Alright, and now we have 0, so it says 0 of 0, that means we have no Pikmin that are here, that are ours, that will potentially die if we call it a day here, which we are going to. So I am going to call sunset. I'm going to make that mistake every time. And there we go. So we're going to end the day real quick. It's going to show a little cutscene about blasting off into space. It's going to show us what we have to deal with. So yeah, these little bastards there, they basically impale Pikmin and suck them into their mouth. By the time they're impaled, they're already dead. It's tragic, I know. So today's report, we actually got a lot done in about an hour. Yeah, it's been about an hour video. We got a lot done, honestly. We beat up a lot of... So we went from 65 yesterday to 140 today, which means we basically got about 75 extra pick. No, 65. No, it'd be 75 extra. I don't know. I'm not good at math right now. But anyways, with that, we lost 2 in battle today. So in total, we've lost 7 Pikmin. Let's read our email real quick. How's progress, Omar? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Be sure to hold R occasionally for a close-up view of the action. Alright, I'm going to save my game. With that, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos in the future of Pikmin 2 and more to come. You guys have a good day, and thank you for watching Pixel Bit Gaming. Later.